Everyone able to see, right? Okay.
Yes, yes.
So as of now we are completed till parameterization. Okay.
Mm.
So starting onwards, what kind of interview question ask we'll discuss. Okay.
Mm.
So like starting, we have started with the you can observe we have the PT life cycle, right? Okay. So here you can observe in this page, right? Each and every point is an interview question only. Like what is performance testing? Okay. What are the tools in the market? Okay. What are the tools in the market? And if you maybe load runner means how many components load runner and what are there, and explain about from the each one also, like what is the virtual user generator, what is the controller, and what is the agent process, and load generator and analyzer. So you need to give from this all is the inventory questions, and along with the someone will ask to please draw the load runner architecture. So you should be explained from the load runner architecture, and if they will ask from the architecture, you can draw the architecture. Okay. And coming to the PT life cycle. So like this is the very important question, like if as the interview ask from the PT life cycle, you can explain from this 10 points. Maybe is the interview ask from the like which process following your organization, you can give this. What are the your roles and responsibilities, you can give this answer. Otherwise you will ask from the like what things you are performing from the in current project. So each and everything answer should be same only, like we can start from the POC non-functional requirements, and in the non-functional requirements. Okay. So what are the non-functional requirements, they will ask immediately, they will ask from the this will be who will provide, they will ask. So we can ask as a like client is provided. Okay, then immediately we will ask from the client don't know, then what is your approach, you can, they will ask. So you can give from the these three cases. Okay. How
Okay.
we can gather from the using these three cases, you need to explain from the as an interior. And the test plan. Okay. How to prepare the test plan, you will ask. And okay, test plan nothing but, so we know, right, what is the object, what is the scope, and what kind of testing, what is the our entry criteria, exit criteria, and test deliverable time. Okay, all things we are including from the test plan. And workload model nothing but, so we need prepare from the execution point of view, we can prepare the workload model. It's one of the important document. Like what are the scenarios we are testing, what is the response time, what is the pacing, what is the think time, like what is the baseline load, peak load, everything we can mention in the workload model. And test data, so test data also, how to we can prepare test data, definitely they will ask, because as a performance testing point of view, main key thing is the test data. So script is ready, but is the script you are done the parameterization, but in that we need put the data, means we need from the test data. So test data is a one of the key things. So how will get the test data, you can explain from the using from the we have the already database will be there, you can go to the database and you can write the query and you can take. Maybe you don't have access, you need to ask from the DB team. Okay, we need from the this data, so they will provide that data. Maybe already the second case, like already some existing data will be there, like already this project someone already worked on. So you should ask from the your teammates like data. So if they will provide, you can use that. That is the second. Third way, so these two options we don't have, then we can prepare our data ourselves using from the register now sign up. So we can create our script and we can prepare the data. Okay, and script to recording enhancements, they will ask from the how to can record the script and enhancements they ask. So we can told as a using from the web protocol we are doing. So in the web protocol, okay, you can explain from the we can record the script. We have the two modes, recording mode, HTML mode, URL mode. So it's interview question. What is the like when we can switch from the HTML to URL? Okay. So as same to the in recording options also they will ask, because in the scripting part only recording options, right? Like what are the recording options? What are the options will be there in the advance? And what is the like capture levels? We have the capture levels, right? VNet and socket and both also, right? So they will ask from the what is those also they will ask. And that coming to the scripting and enhancements, nothing but like in our parameterization. For example, as of now we have completed parameterization. So what is the parameterization? Okay, we'll discuss in the parameterization once. Okay, first we'll discuss from the this design scenario and test execution. So we are doing from the multiple user point of view. We can doing from the controller in the designing and assembly execution in the controller, and result analysis and reporting and recommendation and risk and mitigation. So these all things we can using from the analysis analyzer tool. We can analyze the results and we can prepare the report. And if you need from the any recommendation, you need to provide from the recommendation. You are facing any risk and mitigation. So these all will coming from the as a PT life cycle. Like you want to from the performance testing means we should follow the this is the life cycle. So based on the your project, it is already project is already existing project. You can start from the second onwards. Like first will be can gather the non-functional requirements, and after that prepare the test plan, and to approve point of view need send from the that test plan to the our project manager. Once he will approve that, then you can start from the your work. Like you can prepare the workload model and test data you can gather, and after that you can script recording and you can do from the like executions and results. So these steps you need to perform. Maybe it is a very new brand project, like as of now no one done the performance testing. It's a new project, new application. So client will be don't know from the application, don't know from the performance testing. So at that time he will ask to the, he will approach to the you, because you are a performance test engineer. So he will ask to the like how to we can do from the okay performance testing he will ask. Then we should prepare from the first onwards. Like we can prepare the POC. So like which tool is supposed to use, which protocol is supposed to use, and which protocol, and which after that we can record the simple business scenario, and we can record, and after that we can execute minimal users and report to the client. So this all you should perform and you need to do from the, if it is a very brand new project. Okay, so at that time you can start from the POC, end with the like reporting recommendation. This all you need to perform. It's clear from this PT life cycle. Anyone have any doubt?
Clear.
Okay, so going to the scripting part now. Will like scripting part. So in the scripting part, they will ask from the like interview questions. How many sessions in the load runner? Okay, well, we have the three sections: user init, action, and user end. So user init nothing but already I explained, right? So like it's the initial section you want to record means using from the user init. Action nothing but it's a business flow. So what is the business flow we have? We want to that we can use from the action part. End part nothing but it's the end section, like it's a logout or if any end section we can record. So everything we are recording action. Why we need from the user init? And if anyone asks means, so like action part it will execute from the multiple times. Like if you are executing 1 hour, it will execute from the 1 hour. It will execute maximum 1 hour you are executed. Maybe 3600 transactions also it is generated. But user init, user end. So if you are executing from the 100 users, only 100 time only user will be login. So what will happen if you maybe everything you are keeping the action part? What will happen? Login also it is happen from the 3600 second. Logout also it is happen from the 3600. So that will be not a realistic environment, right? So that is why we can do from the like user intersection login and action and we can do. Okay, so and go into the recording options. Okay, recording options, we have HTML URL will be there. Maybe if you record HTML, what are the functions will be generated? Web URL, web submit data. So definitely they will ask if you recorded HTML, which functions generated in the script. So web URL and web submit data. So web URL nothing but if you are clicking from the any button or anything, so it will be generated web URL. Web submit data means when you are submitting to the data to the application, it will be generated from the web submit data. Okay, and after that maybe URL based. So when we can switch from the HTML to URL means, so when is your JSP page are keep on changing from the your application, so at that time we can switch from the HTML to URL. So when you are record from the HTML based, only user actions only it will record it. But if you recorded URL based, it will record from the user actions along with the server side resource also it will be recorded. And it will be generated from the web custom request function when you are recording from the mostly URL based. Along with the web URL and this also it will there, but along with the web custom request also it is generated when you are choose from the URL mode. So definitely interview questions, what is the difference between HTML to URL mode? Okay. And yes.
Can I get any URL based script link to test?
Yeah, we can record, right? Okay, you can select this and you can record our any application you can record. Only you are changing from the URL only. Then you can record from the like which application you want. You can record Pestor or HTML like Pestor or this web applications like a flight booking application, web tour. You can record and compare from the like when I record from the HTML mode, what things it is recorded. When you are record from the URL base, what things you are recorded, you can observe. Okay. So
okay, if we did the URL, then we don't need to do the correlation part, I think, because it's doing the server side part also.
Yeah, if it is
it
web
right?
URL or web submit data, sorry, web URL or HTML, whatever may be URL or okay, you are doing from the HTML. So we can do from the correlation parameterization that could be same. So
okay,
when you are recording from the URL mode, you will get from the use dynamic values. So we need to do from the handle the dynamic values. That is the correlation.
That means it
Okay.
yeah, virtual user generator suggests some dynamic values.
Virtual user generator.
It's only suggests some values from server side.
Yes, yes.
Dynamic values.
Yes. Some dynamic values it will be suggested in the using from the our correlation scan, auto scan will be there. So there will be it will be show. Okay. Yeah. So in mapping and filter, it will ask from the what is the socket VNet level, and then we can switch from the socket level to VNet, and both when we can do. So you know right, socket level means web based, VNet nothing but Windows based. Sometimes you are unable to record a script, you can try both also. We can try. So these are the recording options also very important for us in the interview section. And apart from that, we have the like start transaction, end transaction. Which purpose we can use from the start transaction, end transaction?
We measure the transaction response time.
Yes, to measure the transaction response time point of view, we are giving from the start and transaction. Okay, that's good. So next we'll come to the parameterization. So in the parameterization interview questions, like what is the parameterization? What is the parameterization?
What are the values we enter? So those value we should be parameterized.
Yes, we want to hard code from the some value point of we are doing from the parameterization. So exactly correct. We are giving from the input to the server, that is the parameterization. Like otherwise, what are the values you are entering to keyboard? Those values should do the parameterization. What are the parameter types?
Uh, there are a file and date times,
Unique.
iteration number, and random number, unique number,
Unique number,
table, XML.
load generator, generate
Yeah,
XML. These all will be formats.
Yeah.
So in that file means what are the text or numeric and will be there. We can choose the file. If it's a daytime time will be there, we are using from the date and time. So why we are doing from the date and time? Why we are
Hello.
doing from the date and time parameterization?
To get further, if I need to book a flight for tomorrow, if it is not possible for to booking now, so we will take parameterization for booking a flight for future days, like on working days, like that, priority wise.
Okay, okay, that's correct. Okay, so why we are doing from the parameterization means, so for example, you are recorded script today, then what will happen means maybe you are selected today date, assume. So this script you are actually planning to do from the after 10 days or after 4 or 2 days after you want to do. Then what will happen? You are already ticket booked from this date. If you not done the parameterization, what will happen? If you execute from the after 2 days, you are able to book that ticket and your script will be passed.
No, it is getting issued definitely.
No, right?
Yes.
So because it is not a current date, so past date we can't book the ticket. That is why. So this kind of situation we are doing from the, if it is the date and time will be there, definitely we should do from the date and time parameterization. Then when you are done the date and time parameterization, it is pick the current date. So what is the today date? It will pick the current date. Maybe based on from the like your inputs, maybe it is a date of birth, like past date. So you want from the past date means what we can do? We can do the parameterization date and time, and after that select from the like format, and after that we can check from the offset, and along with the offset we need to select from the one more thing is the period to current date, and how many days you want from the past date you can provide and click on OK. And future date means we can check from the only offset and give from the number of days, then it will pick the future date. It's clear? Now, okay,
Yes.
today I am asking, maybe tomorrow I will give from the intersection. Okay, so everyone should give from the like what we discussed as of now. Okay, and next is the parameter properties. What are the parameter properties? Right?
Unique, each iteration, sequence, random.
Okay, sequential, random, unique, each iteration, each occurrence, and once. What is the sequential?
Uh, it will take once
Every user
everything
has to pick
like
the first data point. Random nothing but
data
every
point.
user will pick the randomly. Unique nothing but every user
Randomly.
has to pick the first
Different
unused data point.
unique.
Okay,
Yeah.
each iteration nothing but it will be updated from the every iteration. Each occurrence means it will updated from the every occurrence of the script. Once nothing but, so if it will be first iteration what values pick, it will continue from the, it is the nth iteration also it will pick, that is the once. And apart from this I told as a one more thing, same line as some other parameter. Akbar, what is the same line as some other parameter?
So,
It is using the
so whatever the parent parameter we can use this. So So every time we can give the same line as a parameter.
Yes, same as the parameters. Nothing but so dependent value will be there. So we want to from the same line as same row, then we can use from the same line as the other parameter property. And you have anything we discussed apart from this? No, right?
No.
Okay. So uh, I think today you guys can prepare for the okay. What means you can do from the prepare interview point of view as same to the you guys do from the practice. Like tomorrow I will ask from the interview section like a system test from the everyone do from the record the I will give from the someone will be some different application, someone will be different application. You guys can record and do from the parameterization, and as well same to the test data preparation also you need to do from the in front of me, and that data you need to use from the actual script. Okay.
Okay.
So that's it. You have any doubts regarding this as of now? So what if you miss anything, or you are not understand from the as of now from the any concept for as of now? Okay, like these interview questions will be definitely asked from the interviewer.
Okay. Each occurrence means, can you explain again? Each
Say occurrence, nothing but I think 1 minute I will tell you. Okay. For example, okay. So this one I am doing for the parameterization. This value will be there in next time also it will be there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what will happen is occurrence nothing but what will happen means maybe if you done from the this is the same you can give from the year URL and you can give it as a occurrence. Then what will happen means here is some value is updated and next time also it is value will be updated, and next any other value will be there, it will updated from the like this. So in this situation you can use from the occurrence property, like it's updated value.
Okay.
Within the script it will be multiple times will be there that parameterization that you will be changing from the every time you can use from the occurrence property.
Okay. Okay. So whatever the new value
Yeah,
it will come to under
yeah,
our system, it will be
yeah,
automatically
yes.
updated.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
for example, first time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is coming. Okay, you did from the again some this value coming. Okay, next is this value coming. So like this is coming. You are done from the parameterization, but this value will be some user value somewhere. Everything is the user value only. Okay, but what will happen is the value will be changing in the same script only, within the script only. So these kind of things we can do from means we can use from the occurrence property.
Okay.
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 So okay, Abhishek, you joined, right? Stop